Hello, beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium, oracle, and a prophetess. Welcome in. So nice to meet you. To all the new subscribers, welcome to the Soul Familia. Those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. There we go. All right. So I am smoking us out over here. I'm just clearing the energy with some Palo Santo. So I'm going to, I don't know what the title is. You know, I don't have like any specific downloads for you guys yet. So let's just see. I'm going to tune into your energy. And where do I want to begin with cards? Where do I want to begin? Let's start with the animals, because I feel like the animal spirits as of late are really powerfully talking to us. Okay, so I'm seeing like dolphins, whales, hawks, eagles, birds of prey, the owl spirit. So these could all be like animal spirit guides, like power animals for you. Like a power animal. When I say power animal, I mean like an animal that is working with you to infuse you with its power, with its essence, with its energy. I'm seeing the lion. Okay, so that could be like Leo energy as well. And also like feathers. Okay, so we know like when we're gifted feathers, when we find like, you know, all of our feather friends and stuff, those are gifts for us from our animal friends and from spirit. So there could be something significant about like feathers. I'm hearing like birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. It's like your soul family, your people, Aquarius. Yeah, I'm seeing that you guys have been alone. You've been alone for a lot of you. You've been alone for a long time. You know, like you really took time with self. You've taken years with self. I just saw 221 and then 222. So let's see what animals want to come out. I'm also receiving Aquarius, like I'm having this vision of like someone who's like at like a slot machine or something, so maybe that's significant, but like they just hit jackpot and it's like ding 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 ding, you know, like that. Like, okay, so it's like a jackpot energy. I'm seeing a treasure chest. I'm seeing a lot of gold coins, something about the ocean and the beach also. And for some of you guys, you have some past life energy with pirates and ships and treasure and, you know, that kind of a thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and then look at the bottom of the deck is the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Turn knowledge into wisdom. First card out is the peacock, card number 46. That could be your age. Breaks down to a 10. The 10 is new beginnings. The 10 is completion and new beginnings. Let it shine. Like this is your guidance right now. And this is so Aquarius. This is so Aquarius. It's like the star card, which is your energy, right? Like, I mean the star card, like let it shine. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine light like the star that you are. You're made of stardust. It's time to really let that shine. And I love that like the heart chakra is lit up and it's beaming a light from the heart. Like let your heart shine. I'm also receiving let your beauty shine. Your internal and outer beauty. Like there's something about being in the spotlight, having a lot of like your inner, like you have a really like beautiful and very powerful presence. Like your presence demands respect. I'm also getting something about like laying bricks, brick by brick, like brick by brick. You've been building your empire. It's like, I don't know, but the peacock is, you know, it could also speak of like ego and beauty and, you know, but it's let it shine. Like wave that freak flag, baby. Let it shine. Who cares what they're going to say? Who cares what people say or think? And that's what I mean by that's very Aquarius. Like, you guys are just like, that's true Aquarian energy. It's the rebel. It's, you know, it's that I don't care what you think. Take it or leave it. You know? And then bottom of the deck is the hummingbird. I love that. And look at these beautiful colors. All of these colors could be significant as well. Colors you're drawn to, maybe the like certain light rays that you're working with. But the hummingbird. Card number 34. It says, be here now. The hummingbird speaks of a present energy. Like it's a present, like be here now in the present moment and let yourself shine. The hummingbird also speaks of like see how it's like getting its nectar from the flower. And so like you're the hummingbird receiving the sweet nectar of life. Like there's a sweetness. There's a sweetness that you're receiving or that you're feeling. But it's like you're receiving some kind of sweet goodness, sweet nectar, the sweetness like honey, you know what I mean? Okay. And then let's go ahead and get one more from the animals. So the peacock spirit, the hummingbird spirit. Wow, you guys just got a very rare energy. And you know what? I feel like that is you guys. I feel like the white raven. And what's crazy is like 5 minutes ago, holy ish. Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck, staring me in the face. You guys just got two extremely powerful, rare energies. Whoa. This is insane. And then look, I said the star card because that's like your energy in the tarot. The star card is Aquarius. Look at the starfish. Okay. Card number 59. All right. Maybe that's your age. Maybe you're in your 50s, 60s. You know, and there's something about like, it doesn't, no matter what age you are, there's something about like age is only a number. Remember that. Okay. Beauty is skin deep. Age is only a number. You have so much to offer, and it doesn't matter what age you're at, because there's something about age where you feel like, I don't know, like you're running out of time, or I don't know, at my age, etc., etc. Like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, so be open to infinite possibility. So there's an infinite star, you know, miracle, wish fulfilled, like energy. Okay, so but it's like you got to be open to it. You got to literally be open to it. I'm open to receiving. I'm so deserving. I'm so worthy, you know, all that jazz. But what I was going to say with when the white raven came out, because this is rare. This is like an anomaly, you know, it's like, it's very rare to see a white raven, although they do exist, right? So there is just like the Hopi prophecy of the white buffalo woman and the white calf buffalo. So last year we had like the white buffaloes that started being born as a prophecy fulfillment. But also over the last, you know, year, and I literally just posted a post in my stories on Instagram like 10 minutes before I started this reading. So that's why I'm like, whoa, this is crazy that the white animals that are so freaking rare are showing up in your reading. And it's because Aquarius, you're rare. Your energy is rare. You literally are magic incarnate. You're powerful. You're magical. And I think that's what this reading is trying to confirm and validate, and then like lift you up and remind you of. Look at that. The white raven and the white stag. Trust in the magic. Take the lead. Take the lead and trust in the magic. Okay, so that's like advice. That's guidance. And it's going to be different for each of you because obviously this is collective and not personal. So you know, everyone's magic is going to look different. Everyone's, you know, how you're meant to take the lead right now in your life is going to look different. But the white animals, like it is prophecy timelines, and they are symbols of the new earth golden age. being birthed. So the fact that all these white animals are birthing right now, like white, so people, I mean, we're seeing the white, like the white stag, the white, there was like a white giraffe, the white buffalo, you know, et cetera, right? So a lynx, a very rare, like all white lynx that was supposed to be extinct like for over 20 years out of nowhere has reappeared. Okay, it's like that. Ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm receiving here. I'm hearing that right now. Ask and you shall receive. It's very magical, but you got to be present. And there's something about trust in the magic. Trust in your magic. I just saw 144. All right. And then I'm going to take the starfish off the bottom. Okay, so our animal messages, that concludes our animal messages. Let's go ahead and let's get a message real fast before we get into the tarot. So if you guys are new here, like for the zodiac readings that I do, I typically will channel like just everything open, general. And then towards the end of the reading, I'll tune in with like romance and love to see what's going on for you there. So I will get there. Divine Masters, for the highest and greatest good of Aquarius. Thank you. Ooh, Master Katumi. Katumi. Sakatumi. Sakatumi, Katumi. All right, Ascended Master Katumi. In initiatory experience, your current situation is initiating your gifts. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. We don't grow and expand through comfort. We expand and grow through chaos, don't we? Through pain, through chaos, through difficulty. Like that's where we learn. That's where we receive that's how we become, you know, we reconnect through, it's like darkness is where creation is born, right? So, you know, I'm hearing and I'm seeing very clearly, I'm having vision after vision after vision of very beautiful, happy timelines unfolding for you. Okay. I'm being brought into a hospital room where a woman is having her baby. She's giving birth. So for some of you guys, that's a part of the magic. That's a part of, you know, the wish fulfillments and the infinite possibilities and the magic and all that, right? It's the birth of new things. It could be literally you birthing a crystalline rainbow child into the new earth, into the world. And it could also be symbolic of like yes, motherhood, but like the Empress archetype of the creator, the birther of new things, right? But I'm like seeing like births happening. I'm seeing people falling in love. I'm seeing something about an airport, like someone just took a flight to connect or reconnect with someone, and I'm seeing them like literally like running towards each other and hugging, like a lot of that kind of stuff, okay, is what I'm being shown. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. So everything you've been going through, this is initiations. This is Earth School. We are here initiating. We are here elevating. We are here remembering and reawakening. And we're also here, like, we're tapping into our ancient selves and our ancient gifts and our ancient wisdoms, but we are also developing new wisdoms. We're developing and tapping into new gifts we've never tapped into before, etc. and so on. So I see all of that here with you guys. You've been going through an initiatory experience, or you're going through it right this very moment. For some of you guys, where, you know, you're all on different timelines, right? It's time to let it shine. It's time to let it shine. You got to be present and like in your heart, there's like a really beautiful, like a blooming, blossoming energy. There's a lot of healing in your throat chakra and in your root chakra that's been taking place or is happening right now. There's an energetic shift happening where it's like a stabilization, like you've been recalibrating and now you're stabilizing. So the recalibration had to occur, and now you're stabilizing into your new frequency, into your new life, into your new reality. Oops. Okay, a card just came out, and where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Reflective truth. Reflective truth. All right, so this is like a deck for like star seeds, light workers, etc. Identity, self-love, acceptance, card number 31. And what's crazy is we have this Gemini full moon, and this is like giving like that Gemini energy of the two different sides, the Gemini twins, like that kind of, you know. And so I feel that this is like what you guys have been kind of like looking at and feeling and like moving through, and like this Gemini full moon just kind of ignites something. This is gonna be a really powerful full moon. This is the last full moon of 2025. And look at all the butterflies. Look at all the beautiful butterflies. Like if you just recently saw a butterfly, or you're getting a lot of like the butterfly references, there's something about a butterfly flying by you though, okay? Like a butterfly flying by you or around you. Like if you just recently had that, that's going to be further confirmation. There could be something about green, the color green, emeralds, green crystals, like the heart chakra. You've been going through a soul initiation where you've had to completely let go of your old identities and your egos. And you've had to accept a lot, and there's been a lot of self-acceptance through self-love, but it's self-acceptance through release of the old. Okay. Let's do some tarot now. Let's do some tarot. I also am getting like, okay, because if you look at her, she's got like the elf ears or the fairy ears type, you know. So I am getting that like elven blood, fairy blood. So you can literally, at some point in time, someone in your lineage or you or whatever, I don't know, connected with that energy. There's a lot of souls on Earth that have fae blood or elven blood. Metamorphosis, transformation. Like you just went through a very powerful, like you went through some crazy changes in metamorphosis. Crazy metamorphosis, Aquarius. And again, like there's something about age, like it doesn't matter your age. Like the numbers I have out here, I'm getting ages like 46, 34, 66, 58, 59. You know, you could be 48, you could be 50 years old, you know, I don't know. But there's something about that, like where you're in the age of like man or woman. But when I say this, like age wise, like for like, it's like the mother, like, it's like maiden mother crone, you know? And so for a lot of you guys, and maybe that's why I saw like the woman, you know, giving birth and stuff, because it's like you're moving, like you're in the mother energy plus fertility and like all that. So you could be transitioning, you could be going through menopause, premenopause, like, you know, and that is not a place, this is not a time or an age where your life is ending or you're getting old, or this is where everything, it's like now you're totally in a different space than you were in like the first half of your life or the first part of your life. You know what I mean? And so that's why there's like all this like magic and open to infinite possibility and like, you know, let it shine. Cause I think that's a big thing. Like maybe there's some like self-conscious, like insecurities or something, and you know, maybe it's like, oh, you know, I'm like in my 50s and maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, and maybe you're in your 50s and you feel like, you know, oh, you know, I'm too old, or you know, I mean, this is literally what I'm receiving. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, because I don't think I'm like, you could be 80 years old and I'd be like, do it, start your YouTube channel, honey. But there's something about comparison, like comparing yourself to like all these young, you know, people or young readers or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's like, no, like you literally like are meant to do this. If you have a divine call or a passion or a pull to something, okay, it means you're supposed to do it. It means you're meant to do it, right? Otherwise you wouldn't have that passion or that pull towards it, right? So just a little side note, I don't know, for whoever needs it. Okay, there we go. Oh my, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, right? Like you just can't make it up. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. For a lot of you guys, you've been healing some pretty intense ancestral karma, wounds, stuff like that around religion. Okay, like, you know, you're the curse breaker. You're the one that like sees through the patriarchal rule and religion and like all this stuff. And you know, at the end of the day, religion, like, especially like Christianity and Catholicism and stuff, it's meant for control. Like that's literally it. It was meant to control people and to keep people separated from their God consciousness, and to make people believe that God was was an entity outside of them that you had to like, you know, be fearful of, and you had to like obey, and like that's all false. Like that's a lie. And so I feel like you're one of the curse breakers, Aquarius, where you're the one that's like, you're ripping up all that carpet in the family line. Like in the, you know what I mean? By ripping up the carpet, I mean like you're taking it all out. You're reshaping everything, right? You're remodeling the ancestral lineage. Okay. But also this is resurrection. So one, I think that you're here to like speak truth and bring light to a lot of this stuff. So, you know, however it is, whatever you do, I don't know. But as we move forward in New Earth, all of these old false matrix systems like religion, the church, government, all of it. It's you know, obviously we know it's being transmuted out, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys are meant to share about that or talk about that, or you're a way shower where you show others the truth, you know, through what you say or what you talk about. Okay, anyways, and then Judgment. So you're going through a resurrection. You're rebirthing. You're going through a massive resurrection right now. And for a lot of you guys, your gift of mediumship is activating. Okay? Our gifts open up in layers. Okay? And it's, of course, different for everyone. But our gifts open in layers, okay? Because we ascend in layers, right? We don't ascend all at once. So our gifts don't open all at once, like either, right? And so there's something about your gift of mediumship where you commune with spirits on the other side, okay? Like loved ones who have passed, or, you know, things like that. But you have a really strong, you could also be like an angel medium where you're like an angelic messenger. You could also be an earth angel, you know, where you are an angelic, like a blue ray, instead of like, you know, or, you know, you may not resonate as a starseed. You might be an earth angelic, or you are an angel that descended, you know, and incarnated here, etc. Right? But anyways, whatever it is, okay? Also, like, for those of you guys, it's gonna be very specific again. For those of you guys who got baptized or were baptized, since you're awakening, if that's something that like kind of bothered you, or something that you're like, I want to like undo this, I want to break that, I want to transmute the fact that, you know, it's like the same thing with like vaccines and stuff. A lot of people who have gotten, you know, vaccines or certain vaccines, once they've awoken, they realize, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? And so they'll start alchemizing and transmuting the vaccine out of their body, okay? Which, yes, we absolutely have the ability to do. We are miraculous, infinite healers, you know? Like, we can absolutely do that. So there's something about, like, if that part resonates for you, like, they want you to know, like, you did it. Like, you're good. You're good. You're good, okay? Don't worry about it. You're good. So anyways. Okay. Now 9 cups. It flew right out, and that's why I was like, you can't make it up, because it flew out over here, like, you know, pointing with this energy, like the star energy. So it's like, that's what you got to be open to infinite possibility. Like literally, maybe you have to say it. Maybe you literally have to say it. Like, I'm open to receiving all of the magic. Like, my heart is wide open. Like, I am so ready. I feel it. I'm excited. I'm like, I'm already like, you know, I can feel all the money coming my way, and I'm already redecorating my house in my mind, and I'm envisioning my new car, and I'm like, you know, all these, whatever, right? Okay. So the 9 also symbolizes the end of a cycle, or the ending of something, right? Like the 9, right? So for me, it's like the end of some cycle that brings a lot of wish fulfillment. It's like the end of the cycle you're ending right now, the current situation that you've been initiating and moving through, okay, at the end of it, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why I saw the gold coins, and this is why I saw the slot machine, and this is why I saw the treasure chest and full of gold, and like, there it is, right there. See the gold cups? And didn't I specifically see a beach and the ocean? I said something about the beach, the ocean, pirates. There it is, right? All significant. And there's also something about the color red, the root chakra, because earlier I was drawn to the red flowers, and then now he's in this red shirt. You may need to do some work with your root chakra. Like, yeah, I'm hearing root chakra healing. Root chakra healing. Okay. There could also be something about like getting in shape, like metamorphosis. There could be like a physical transformation. Like, you might look different. Like, when we heal and ascend, we start like aging in reverse. Like, our light, our divinity, our frequency, it shines from the inside out. Like, people say to me all the time, they're like, you know, like, what skincare do you use? Or like, you're glowing, you just like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's literally just frequency, right? So there's something about that, but also like, I was immediately drawn to like his muscular legs. So, and then I was like working out, getting in shape. So that could be a part of it, you know? I'm also seeing for some of you guys, like if you're like, oh, I want to lose like 10 pounds or 50 pounds, there is, what I see is you're in this new like cycle and a part of like the wish fulfillments. And because of like the healing work you've done, physical weight will just drop. It will just start melting away. Probably because you've healed some stuff where you feel safer in your body and in your life. Whereas before, you were shielding yourself, and oftentimes people will literally put on weight and the body will gain weight literally because you don't feel safe. It's a form of protection. It's a form of protection. And so it's very, very, very common. Very common. Very common. My weight will fluctuate when I'm going through like even if it's not a dark night of the soul and I'm just going through like a period of like dark, like just shadow energy, like, you know, my body will put on like, you know, 15 pounds or so, 20 pounds. And then as soon as the cycle's done, the weight just melts away again. Okay. And I've seen it with many of my clients and people I've worked with, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, I'm just getting it. So I'm sharing that. So wish fulfillments. And then let me take that judgment card out. Okay. For some of you guys, you've healed some karma from past lives where you were actually a part of the church. So it would be like a past life where you were a priest, or I don't know, but it was like you were like recruiting people, and like it could have been like during the Middle Ages, during the witch hunts. Like it could have been like, you know, you were like a part of the church and you were maybe condemning people who were spiritual, or who, you know what I mean? We've all had lifetimes of negative karma, and that's what I'm getting. So, okay. So for some of you guys, And didn't I saw the lion spirit animal earlier, and look, more red flowers, the hibiscus red. Kali Ma's energy is coming through with that as well. But we have Leo showing up. And I literally said that earlier. And Justice, Libra, Leo and Libra, and then 10 wands. Something that's been weighing on you, you're about to see the truth about, or get some kind of justice about. Like something that's been like weighing on you, it's been a burden, it's been stressful. Something is about to balance out here, or it already has, but I think it's about to. And plus, this is just an overall message of your divine strength, your divine will, your divine power, your divine beauty or handsomeness. Okay? But you could also just be very connected to the lion spirit, or that could be one of your animal guides. But it also, like, the lion is the leader. The lion is the king of the jungle, just like the stag is the king of the forest. So we do have that king leadership energy here. Okay, so time to take the lead about some stuff here. Like, be the leader that you wish you had. You know what I mean? All right, so you're in a place of receiving some justice. And you've had to be strong as you've been moving through negative karma. You know, we all do. We all do. We all have to be strong as we move through darkness and heaviness and density and, you know, all of this stuff that's like tied to the karmic scales. I'm hearing a season and a reason. So that could be a person, a relationship, that could be a job. But it's like everything has it's like it all was just, it wasn't supposed to last forever. It was supposed to be a season and a reason, and that's it. All right, so you're done with some kind of heavy cycle. Again, it's just you're done, completion. Like I pointed out, number 10, I pointed out on this card, the very first card, 46, breaks down to 10. So we're like wrapping up this reading with like that 10-10 completion, but it's new beginnings. It's new beginnings for you. Okay, so 32 minutes. All right, anyway, so let's go ahead and let's see what's going on with some love, the love department. And if you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, connect with my gifts, you can find all of my reading services and my quantum healing, soul services, etc. in the description box below. If you would like to join our Circle of Light Mystery School, it's a Magdalene Isis Mystery School. Come one, come all. It's for both masculines and feminines. But it is literally like, just like we would have mystery schools and magic, esoteric, occult schools, in ancient times and in the old days and thousands of years ago and in Atlantis. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. So it's a sacred gathering, and we gather every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Zoom. It is not a large group of people. Like, there's not like 50 people in the Zoom. I've tried to keep it smaller, you know. But anyways, and it's always recorded, so if you can't make it, it's all good. You tune in with, you know, through the recordings. But anyways, you guys, like, we are tapping into so much stuff, and we're really, like, I'm helping to help strengthen psychic ability, gifts, telepathy, how to channel, how to connect, how to open your Akashic records, how to channel the records, like all the like just the coolest, craziest. And then plus it's like literally like soul family. So we get to share, we get to talk every week. We get to, you know, it's just a safe space. And that's what the mystery schools were. We would be in rituals. We would do, you know, quantum healing together. We would, you know, prophesy together. We would divine together, all the things, right? So if you're interested, it's 4 weeks at a time. So and I'm doing it to where you can sign up anytime. So if you would like to join us, please do so. It's 111 for the 4 weeks. Just email me, gypsycowgirltarot@gmail.com, and we will get you enrolled to the mystery school. And if you want to do another 4 weeks after that, totally up to you. But yeah, it's really powerful, really cool, and everyone's really loving it. So, okay, the Fool card is showing up on the bottom of the deck, and you know, that makes sense with the 10. Again, it's like some new, and I think you guys are being guided to take a leap of faith, take a chance on something, take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You know, the opportunity may not come back around, you know, like there's something about like these opportunities, or I don't know. Yeah, the Chariot, look, yeah, like move forward with confidence. And, you know, but there's also like you're moving forward. There could be something about travel, driving, a road trip. But this is like victory, conquered, like you are confident, you're moving forward. Everything's like, it's fast forward movement, you know, like you've learned some big lessons. You got the shadow and the light balanced. Okay, so it's a balanced energy. Anyways, but this is also, oh my God, look at the world. Yeah, look at you. I just pointed out the Fool card a moment ago. The Fool is cyclical. It's the new beginning after the world. Yeah, you guys are just, well, it's just collective for many souls, but you guys just closed out some major life cycles. Long-term life cycles, some big karma. You've learned some major life lessons, ancestral lessons. This is like the universe saying, like, congratulations, you did it. Like, wishes are now yours. I mean, wish fulfillments are now yours. It's like that, right? So you're moving forward fast because of what you just, she's walking through a portal. She's literally walking through a portal. Like, she just closed one portal, and now because she closed one portal, she's opened another timeline portal, whatever you want to say, and now she's walking through that. And she's walking through it looking fine as hell. She's gorgeous. She's confident. Her posture's good. She knows who she is. She's like, I've been through the worst of the worst of the worst. Like, that's why I walk fearlessly now. And that's why this energy of bravery and confidence and all of that is here too. All right. But this also, you know, about love. Okay, I think that there is some fast forward movement with love. Okay, there is definitely a new cycle with love. If you're seeing roses, specifically pink or red roses, that's also another sign for you. All right, let's get one more. Tell me one more about the 10 swords. Wow. I just recorded a collective reading a little bit ago this morning or whatever. And I said the 10 swords came out. I'm like, the last 24 hours of my readings, this card comes out in every message. And I swear it's because something huge, and that's the reading I just did. I was like, something massive just shifted internally for a lot of souls. And it's like something just clicked. And now like the floodgates have just opened because something just locked into place. It has a lot to do with the Gemini full moon coming up in a couple days too, or a few days. Okay, like when it comes to love, a lot of you guys just ended a very painful cycle that kept you stuck for a long time, or it kept you in some kind of limbo. Like, I don't know. You've entered a new timeline of partnerships and love. There's something here where you're no longer, there was like a stuck energy and you're no longer stuck. A new timeline, it's like, it's open. A love portal has opened. I also think for a lot of you guys, there's like a masculine energy here who has had some major enlightenment. I mean, this could be a man or a woman. You know, masculine is just energy. So let's get one more on that before we go. 8 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Okay. This is very specific. Someone from your past wants to approach you. They just don't know how to approach you. Okay, so they've been like holding back, trying to think of a way to approach you or what to say. I know. It's not that hard. Just pick up the phone and call, blah, blah. I get it. But, so I don't know. So maybe that's it. Maybe there's been some kind of blocked something between you and another person. And maybe because of closure or closing a cycle, the portal is now open and they can see clearly. Because this is enlightenment, but also at the same time, I think heads up, there could be someone coming back around from your past. It's not it's not, I don't think it's someone you really want to hear from. But that could be a part of this balance where they just bring some kind of balance, or it balances out the energy or something. But I am also seeing some kind of power couple here. Like, I feel like that's like a masculine and feminine power couple in this moment. Okay, I just think both of you guys had work to do. You had work to do. You had healing and endings and lessons and all that were keeping you stuck and blocked from a true divine union. But it looks like both of you guys have conquered that. And so like something is aligning here. 9 Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I got it. So something really beautiful is that you've been praying for, that you've been calling in, you've been manifesting this. Something very beautiful. Okay, remember wish fulfillments, 9 Cups, and the White Raven, trust in the magic. Something very beautiful, magical, wish fulfillment. It's trying to manifest. It's taken a long time to manifest into the 3D. And for some reason, the message here with this is you might be getting triggered. Mercury, like with the planets that were in retrograde and all that, that might have been causing some triggers and things to happen in order for things to heal and balance and close once and for all. There's something about getting in your head about stuff. And Spirit's like, don't get in your head about nothing right now. Like, just literally, like, trust in the magic and be in your heart. I mean, that's how we manifest anyways, but there's something about that. Like, don't let the old stuff trigger you and get you up in here, like where, you know, there's something about that. And also there could be someone very, very nervous, very anxious to approach. I think for some of you guys, someone literally is like waking up at night, like thinking about you, like losing sleep, like they can't fall asleep. There's a lot going on in the mind and in the heart. Okay, I'm leaving it here. I love you guys. I went way, way, way over the time, but that's okay. So have a beautiful day, Aquarius. I hope this connects with you guys. Thank you again. I will see you in the comment section where I love to connect with you guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, supporting, for being here. It's always such a, I mean, I love you guys. So this is like such a joy and a pleasure. And I feel very special and honored to do this for a living. But like, I just have so much gratitude for you guys. So thank you is my point. All right. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Bye, guys.